Have you ever wondered if there's a hidden framework that shapes everything around us? A set of timeless principles governing the flow of energy, the nature of reality, and the patterns of our lives? What if I told you that understanding just 12 universal laws could unlock the secrets of the universe, helping you align with your true purpose, manifest abundance, and find inner peace? In this video, we'll dive deep into the 12 universal laws, what they mean, where they come from, and how they can transform your life. Whether you're on a spiritual journey or just looking to make sense of life's mysteries, stay with us, because this knowledge has the power to shift your reality. Let's start with the law of divine oneness. This law is rooted in ancient spiritual traditions, from Hinduism to Buddhism to Hermetic philosophy. It states that everything in the universe is interconnected. Nothing exists in isolation. Every thought, action, and event is woven into the grand fabric of existence, creating ripples that influence everyone and everything else. Imagine every person, every molecule, as threads in a cosmic tapestry. This law invites us to recognize our connection with all life, promoting compassion, unity, and an understanding that even the smallest action can affect the greater whole. When you embrace the law of divine oneness, you understand that separation is an illusion. Next is the law of vibration. This law, found in Hermetic teachings and supported by modern science, tells us that nothing rests. Everything is in constant motion. Every atom, every sound, and every thought vibrates at a specific frequency. Whether it's the movement of galaxies or the beat of your heart, this principle teaches that we live in a world of constant vibration. And here's the exciting part: your thoughts and emotions have their own vibrations, which means you have the power to change your frequency and in turn influence your reality. The law of correspondence is summed up by the famous phrase, "as above, so below." This principle comes from Hermetic philosophy and teaches that patterns repeat throughout the universe. The structures we see in nature, from the spirals in seashells to the patterns of galaxies, reflect similar designs within our minds and lives. Understanding this law can help us make sense of life's challenges. By recognizing patterns in our own minds, we can transform the world around us. Simply put, mastering our inner world allows us to shape the outer world. Perhaps the most well-known law, thanks to popular culture, is the law of attraction. Its roots go back centuries, from Buddhist teachings on karma to Western metaphysics. The law of attraction states that like attracts like, what we focus on, we draw into our lives. If you constantly dwell on worries or negativity, you're more likely to attract those experiences. But when you focus on gratitude, abundance, and positivity, you begin to manifest those qualities. This law reminds us to be mindful of our thoughts and beliefs as they create the reality we live in. While the law of attraction is powerful, it doesn't work alone. The law of inspired action is equally essential. This law teaches that visualization is only the first step. We must take inspired, purposeful actions toward our goals. Found in various philosophies, this principle suggests that when you act on intuition and motivation, you channel the energy needed to bring your desires into reality. Inspired action aligns you with your purpose, creating momentum that attracts even greater opportunities. Energy is constantly shifting and transforming, and the law of perpetual transmutation of energy speaks directly to this phenomenon. According to this principle, low vibrations can be raised and challenges can be transformed into growth. Rooted in both spiritual and scientific thought, this law reminds us that every obstacle we face can be turned into a stepping stone. By consciously raising our energy, we can transform difficult experiences into sources of strength and insight. Every action has a consequence. The law of cause and effect, sometimes referred to as karma, teaches that nothing happens by chance. Our thoughts, choices, and actions create a ripple effect in the universe. This ancient idea, shared across many cultures, encourages us to take responsibility for our lives. By understanding cause and effect, we can consciously choose actions that align with our highest good. Similar to cause and effect, the law of compensation states that what we give, we receive, but sometimes in unexpected ways. Rooted in both Eastern and Western teachings, this principle teaches that acts of kindness, generosity, and hard work are rewarded often beyond what we initially expect. Whether it's financial abundance, love, or happiness, this law reminds us that life returns what we put out. What you sow, you shall reap. Life's experiences are only meaningful in relation to one another. The law of relativity teaches that everything is relative. Every hardship, every blessing depends on how we compare it to other situations. Rooted in Eastern philosophy, this law encourages gratitude and helps us put our experiences into perspective. It's a reminder that what seems difficult might simply be an opportunity for growth. Everything has its opposite. The law of polarity states that opposites are simply different degrees of the same thing, like light and dark, joy and sorrow. Echoing Hermetic philosophy, this law teaches us to embrace life's dualities and find balance. By seeing the connection between opposites, we learn to appreciate the full spectrum of life. Life moves in cycles. The law of rhythm tells us that everything has a natural flow, from the tides and seasons to the cycles of life and growth. This law, reflected in many spiritual and natural traditions, teaches us resilience. By learning to flow with life's rhythms, we find inner peace, knowing that every challenge will pass and every joy is part of a larger cycle. Lastly, we have the law of gender, which states that masculine and feminine energies exist in everything beyond physical form. Masculine energy is assertive, while feminine energy is receptive. Rooted in ancient Eastern teachings, this law encourages balance. By harmonizing these energies within ourselves, we reach our full creative potential. The 12 universal laws are more than ancient wisdom. They are a roadmap to understanding our world, aligning with our purpose, and transforming our lives. By exploring these principles and applying them in our daily lives, we open doors to greater awareness, deeper connection, and lasting fulfillment. So, are you ready to unlock the secrets of the universe? Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to subscribe, and let us know in the comments how these laws resonate with you. Remember, the path to transformation begins with awareness. End screen. Subscribe for more content on the mysteries of the universe, personal growth, and living a life of purpose. Until next time, stay inspired.